Good afternoon, students. Today the practical is examination of victim. Last practical we have received how to examine the accused. Today it is a victim. Definitely the victim is going to be a female patient. Now what are the objectives of the medical examination of a victim? The objectives are search for physical signs, injuries for correlation with history given by the victim. Whatever injuries are present on the body, whenever the victim says that they were inflicted on her body, we can correlate the injuries along with the history given by the victim. Second objective is to collect and preserve physical trace evidence lab for lab investigations. Third is to treat the victim for injuries for venereal diseases or for pregnancy if it has taken place. Venereal diseases, whenever the accused suffers from a venereal disease during the intercourse, definitely it is going to be transmitted to the victim. Also, if the injuries inflicted by the accused are to a greater extent or if they are grievous on the body of the victim, they need immediate line of treatment. So, to treat the victim for injuries, venereal diseases or for pregnancy. Next is for prevention or to lessen the psychological damage caused to the victim due to the assault. Now, what are the factors which should be kept in mind whenever the examination of a victim takes place? The police should advise the victim not to change the clothes, bathe or douche prior to the medical examination. Why this advice? Because if she bathes, what will happen? Whatever spermatozoa semen present on the private parts of the body, they are going to be washed away. If she changes the clothes, whatever stains are present on the clothes, they will get rid of. Now the general procedure, victim should be examined when there is requisition from the investigating police officer or magistrate. The court or police has no power of forcing the woman for medical examination against her will. Now, the most important role is of consent. If the woman or if the victim is below the age of 16 years, definitely the consent of the guardian has to be taken. But here, in the case which we are going to study, the victim is 42 years female and she can give the consent on herself. Now, what are the corroborative signs of rape? See seminal fluid. The thighs, the pubic hair and the vagina of the victim should be examined. The vaginal discharge may arise from local infection, worms, unclean habits. If assailant is suffering from venereal disease, he may transmit it to the victim, which is a strong corroborative evidence of inter. Next is the signs of the struggle. Definitely when the accused will assault the victim, she will try to resist. It is against her will. So whenever she tries to resist, the signs of struggle may be seen on her body in the form of broken fingernails or bent fingernails due to scratching the accused. Under the nails, debris may be present in the form of blood, in the form of the fibers of the clothes, in the form of the hairs if she tries to pull the hair, in the form of the skin fragments from the accused. Now, what are the specimens which should be collected from the victim? Now, they are in the form of hair. At least 10 hair from different locations of the head or from different parts of the head. Pubic hair, avulsed pubic hair, loose hair, anywhere on the body or matted pubic hair. Next is finger scrapings for blood or tissue of accused. Any foreign matter present, blood, urine, saliva, genital swabs. All these specimens should be. Now let us come to the case which is kept in the exam. Now the case is, I will first read the case and then we will go in for the findings. The case is Mrs. F, 42-year married female, resident of Naubagh, Sangli, alleged to be raped by an elderly male in a sugarcane field, was brought to the Department of Forensic Medicine, Bharati Vidyapeeth Deemed University Medical College and Hospital by City Police Sub-Inspector for examination and certification. On examination, she appears to be sad and depressed. The gait was normal. The clothes were intact and were stained with mud. Undergarments were intact, no stains. What were the injuries present on the body? Small abrasions present on the back of the hand. Pubic hair was shaved. Vagina was normal. Hymen shows old tears while bleeding is absent. Now what is the assignment which is given to you in the exam? It is in the form of examine Mrs. F in detail, fill the relevant details in the performa and issue the certificate. Again here a printed form of the certificate is given to you. All you have to do is read the case, see for the findings and only fill in the findings. We will come to the case. Appearance found on the person of a female calling herself Mrs. F with letter number 123 ABC of Police Station Vishrambagh Sangli of alleged rape. What are the identification marks? Though the identification marks are not given in the case, you have to describe or you have to write down some identification marks of the female. Now the identification marks here which I have given are mole on the cheek on right side, tattoo mark on the left arm near the elbow joint. The person was first seen by the undersigned at BBDU Medical College and Hospital at 2:30 p.m. on 9th of June 2020 and examination was commenced. Injuries were found. Preliminary particulars. Name of the individual is Mrs. F. Parents or guardians name Mr. L.M.N. Address Naubagh Mirrors. Occupation laborer. Age as alleged by the victim 42. Person accompanying or brought by Mr. L.M.N. her father. Signature of the individual consenting herself because she is 42 years old and she can give a consent for the examination or her left thumb impression. In case of minor, consent of the guardian and her signature or the thumb impression. Here it does not apply since the female is 42 years old. Name of the female attending nurse, the nurse name of the attending nurse present at the time of examination and her signature. We can put it down in the form of the alphabets Miss P, Q, R. Now the history. Age is 42 years. Gravidity, married, you can write down second para. Age of menarche, 14 years. Date of last menses, 2nd of May 2020. Whether pregnant? No. Most recent coitus prior to alleged assault, not able to tell. Okay. Since unable to tell, date, time, condom used or not is not mentionable. Patient's statement whether she is a virgin? No. Is she suffering from any illness? No. And taking any medicines? No. History of sexually transmitted diseases? No. Past or present? History of psychiatric illness? No. Previous vaginal surgical procedures, if any? No. Use of alcohol or drugs within 24 hours prior to alleged, if so, amount and time of ingestion, no history of alcohol or drugs. Date and time when the rape was said to have been committed, 9th of June 2020 at 10 am. Place where it was committed, sugarcane field. Exact circumstances under which the rape was committed, that is, whether the parties were standing or lying on the ground, lying. Whether she was menstruating at that time, no. Whether she was sensible during the whole time the offence was committed or under the influence of alcohol or other intoxication, no. Not under the influence of alcohol or other drugs. Whether she uttered any cries or was she terrified, she shouted for help. Did the penis penetrate the vulva? Yes. Did the assailant wear a condom? No. Since alleged assault, has the victim doused, bathed, defecated or urinated? Yes. Tick mark for urinated. Now we will go in for, along with these findings, definitely the physical examination. Blood pressure 150 by 90 millimeters of mercury. Pulse 70 per minute. Weight 50 kg. Height is 5 feet 2 inches. General appearance, she was sad and depressed. Emotional status, depressed. Clothing intact, stained with mud. Blood stains, no. Seminal stains, no. Other discharge, no. Foreign material, no. Hairs, pubic hair are shaved. Tears, no. Body surface, exact anatomical position, scratches, no. Bruises, small abrasions present on the back of the hand. Other injuries not seen. Mouth, fingernails, no abnormal findings. Genitals, pubic hair, length, matted or not, pubic hair is shaved. Vulva, no findings. Hymen shows old tears. Vagina is normal. No other findings present. Smears taken from vagina cervix, Gram stain for gonorrheal diseases, stain for spermatozoa, both advised. Any material sent to the lab, blood and fingernail scrapings. Results of lab investigation, pregnancy test negative, serology negative, gonorrheal infections negative, spermatozoa negative, acid phosphatase. Results of investigation not received. Seminal fluid contains 500 to 1000 times greater acid phosphatase than any other body fluid. Grouping of blood and semen for DNA profile, blood to see for the presence of alcohol and drugs, and semen of the secretors, it contains A, B, O groups. Hair examination for presence of spermatozoa in the matted hair. Collection of evidence, blood in 2 tubes for serology and grouping, fingernail scrapings for blood or tissue from the accused, loose pubic hair or cut pubic hair to compare and identify the foreign hairs present from the accused, hairs, fibers and blood stains on the body and clothing, No blood or any other stains present on the body or the clothes. Vaginal material for evidence of spermatozoa. 4 slides from vaginal material to be prepared, sent for investigation. Cervical material for gonorrhea, negative. Vaginal secretion on 2 cotton swabs, that is for semen typing and acid phosphatase test, sent for investigations. Opinion on local genital examination, evidence of signs of recent sexual intercourse present, yes. The individual is not used to an act like that of sexual intercourse, used to the act like that of sexual intercourse. Place is going to be Sangli. Date is going to be 9th of June 2020. Signature of the doctor, name and designation. Please do not reveal your name. Write it down again in the form of the alphabets. Now for assignment, you will be given a second case which is kept in the examination. All you have to do is read the case, see for the findings given in the case, write it down, fill it down and send it by tomorrow 12 o'clock noon, 12 noon for your attendance. Thank you.